everyone, welcome to today's video where I'll be doing a book review of The Smart Money Woman, An African Girl's Child Financial Freedom by Arese Ugwu. This book here, because of these pandemic times, a lot of us have been hit hard, especially on the financial side, and I feel that lessons from this book will come in handy during these hard financial times. If it's your first time watching my video, my name is Ruth Tanui, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and also the managing and founding partner of Ruth Tanui and Company Advocates. This book is about the financial journey of 5 Nigerian ladies, Zuri, Tammy, Lara, Adesua, and Ladun, who represent how most of us view money. The main character in the book is Zuri, who is a manager at a real estate firm in Lagos, and she represents most of single women who do things to please the society. For instance, they buy posh cars, live in very expensive apartments without thinking of the consequences, because their aim is just to please the society. And in the process, they fall into deep debts that is hard to get out of in the name of pleasing the society. Tammy, on the other hand, is a successful fashion designer who represents women who do not care at all about their financial future and are on the hunt of rich husbands or boyfriends who are going to support their financial needs. Adesua, on the other hand, is a top associate at a law firm in Lagos and represent women who downplay their achievements in the name of attracting husbands. They even go to the extent of being the main breadwinners of their family in the name of protecting their image and that of their husbands' reputations. Ladun, on the other hand, is a housewife and represents women who believe that the men are the providers, and so they depend completely on the husbands for everything, and so they end up not having any assets or any source of income, because for them they believe it's the husbands who provides. Last but not least, there is Larry, who is an oil and gas executive and represents women who have it all and have achieved a lot. They're earning a big check, but they don't have anything, any solid investments. They haven't made any sort of investments in any way, despite the fact that they have money at their disposal. The author uses these characters and the financial mistakes they have made to help us learn about dealing with money debts, dealing with money fears, having emergency funds, having sustainable investments, and a lot of other things that you'll find inside this book. I'm going to share 8 financial lessons learned after reading the book. The first thing I learned was that to be financially free, you have to have accumulated assets that can be able to pay for the kind of lifestyle that you dream of or you want. The second lesson learned is to always know where your money is going by tracking all your expenses, because it should be you controlling your money and not the other way around. The third lesson is that we should learn to manage your debt in a way that you only get to debt to get an asset and not a liability that will not appreciate in value. The fourth lesson learned is that you should establish an emergency financial fund to avoid surprises, for instance, where you lose your source of income. So it's advisable to have 3 to 6 months worth of your expenses saved in case of an emergency. The fifth lesson learned is that to attain financial freedom, you must have a solid plan that is tailored to what you want. The sixth lesson learned is that you should always have a budget to ensure that you spend your money wisely and intentionally. The seventh lesson learned is that your network is your net worth. And it's also important to know that you're the CEO of your own life. So ensure you only keep the people that add value to your life. The eighth lesson learned is that investing is the best way to increase and keep your wealth, but you should always invest to something that you know. The eighth lesson learned is that you should practice investing because it's the best way to keep. Here are 5 reasons that I will definitely recommend this book. The first reason is that this book has been written in an African context and perspective. So everything will be relatable. Everything you read in this book will be relatable, and it will have a great impact in your financial life because it has been designed for the African context. The second reason I would recommend this book is that this book is very applicable because it has been divided into 12 chapters, and after every chapter there's a financial lesson and an exercise that you can do to apply to your own to apply to your own personal financial situation. The author also made the book very relatable and interesting by using the journey of 5 African financial women and their financial mistakes to bring out financial lessons. Trust me, this will be one of the best financial books that you'll ever read. The fourth reason I would recommend this book is that this financial book stood out for me because you can clearly see that the author did her homework and knew that most financial books are boring and are not relatable to Africans. So she made sure that this book was relatable to Africans and was not boring at all. The fifth reason I would definitely recommend this book is also the fact that for me, financial freedom has been one of my major goals, and this book is the best way to achieve that. So if also for you financial freedom has been one of your goals, then you should get yourself this book. My personal take on the book is that first, this book is very interesting and engaging. So don't get caught up on the story and forget the smart money lessons that come after every chapter. Though my tip to you could be you can read the book, then after just go back to focus on the smart money lessons that have been put after every chapter. My second take is that you ensure that you do all the exercises that have been put after every chapter, because that's the best way that this book will be applicable to your own personal financial situation. My third take is that if you can, purchase the hard copy of the book so that you can be able to easily go refer back to it and also be accountable. Most importantly, do not forget to share a copy to your family and friends, or better yet, you can share this video as a this video of the book review as a motivation to your family and friends. I hope this book has encouraged anyone who has not read it to actually read it, because trust me, it is so worth it, especially during these COVID times. You can purchase the book from Amazon. It's I think almost 1,000 Kenya shillings. Or you can also purchase the book directly from her. I'll put the link here on my screen. For a detailed book review of the book, you can check out my blog, which is here on the screen. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you in my next video.